Holly Holm versus Valentina Shevchenko. It's a big fight right now in the women's bantamweight division. I look at the odds right now, and the odds makers are giving Holm about a 67% chance of victory. And to be honest with you, I think that's about right. Now, listen, this is a battle of two very, very good strikers. But when you look at Shevchenko, I think she's most dangerous in the clinch. The problem is, I don't know that she's being able to get Holm there or to keep her there. I think of Holm's movement, her range, the way when she's on and focused and dialed in, she can really move about and stay elusive. And I think that's what we're going to see here. So I think Shevchenko is a live underdog. I really do. I think this is going to be a much tougher fight than most people think Holm is going to have on her way back to a title shot. But I do think Holm gets this done, maybe by decision, perhaps even a late TKO.
Interesting fight ahead against Valentina Shevchenko. I think Holly's going to show that bounce back ability. She got caught against Miesha Tate in that final round, a fight she was more than likely going to be winning on the judges' scorecards. And I do expect a cracking stand-up match in this fight, but I think Holly's going to get the finish in the later rounds in this fight. Holly Holm, TKO victory for me on Saturday night.
You might expect a stand-up war in this fight, but Shevchenko has more wins by submissions than by knockout. And we all know what happened in the previous fight with Holly Holm when she got choked out, but I don't think it's going to happen this time. I think that Holly Holm is going to use the footwork and the boxing to keep the distance and actually finish the fight in the second round.
Holly Holm desperately needs to rebound after losing the UFC title earlier this year, and Shevchenko is a perfect stylistic matchup for her to do that. This is really a boxer versus a Muay Thai striker. Of course, Holm can kick as well, but I really feel like her foot movement, her head movement, and her hands are going to be the key to this fight. See Holm moving around, outpointing her opponent, and winning a pretty clear-cut unanimous decision over the course of 5 rounds in this fight.
Shevchenko is kind of in the same position that Holly Holm was in when she was working her way up towards a fight with Ronda Rousey. We've seen her fight, she looks good, but we don't know just how good yet. She hasn't had that breakthrough moment. It could happen this weekend against Holly Holm. I don't think it's going to happen though. I think Holm's just a little bit too good. Her levels are a little bit too high. She's obviously a former world champion at this point, and the hunger to get back in that world championship picture, I think it's going to see her put on a dominant performance on Saturday night. I don't think we're going to see a finish. I think Shevchenko's good enough on the feet to keep it all the way to the end, and I think we're going to see Holly Holm win it on the judges' scorecards.